Hello all, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? So, we all know what's been going on with Big Zoo, right? Is surprised enough to say that fucker that had the interview going by Big Zoo that kept making that stupid cinnamon rap in order to prove the fact that Eminem was weak was just fucking stupid. But he was recently after doing a diss on Eminem not too long ago, and now, again, not just Big Zoo is doing this. There's also Ice Spice and also Drake in on it. Now, in case people don't understand the controversy that actually kicked all of this off, Big Zoo is basically the problem. Now, just to provide context for this information, Big Zoo was recently after doing a diss on Eminem, and then not too long ago after that, couple days later on Twitter, if you go onto Twitter, or if you fucking have it, if you don't, get it. Sorry, that was not meant to be cruel, I was just, moving on. But as I'm saying before, and I'll say it again, all this started because of Big Zoo, and I'm just going to refer to this South London prick as Big Man that belongs in a zoo. And he basically made a diss towards Eminem. And when he did that, he also created fire by other rappers to target Eminem as well. Now, Eminem is a beast in terms of how he does this. I mean, it's Eminem. There hasn't been a single person that hasn't been in fucking tears because they lost the damn battle to his disses. I mean, look at Machine Gun Kelly. Motherfucker screwed himself over without even realizing. So, midway through all this fucking controversy, after Big Zoo made the diss, everybody in his YouTube comment section was there saying how he is cooked by Eminem, which is fucking true. This man isn't gonna withstand Eminem's shit, neither is Ice Spice, Drake. Especially when you take into account Eminem has both Drake on his ass, Ice Spice, Machine Gun Kelly, and a couple others, and yet none of them seem to realize Eminem has fucking Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent. I could go on with this. Man has legends on his side. Meanwhile, what the hell's Drake and the others got? A crackpot and some drugs? That's what I don't understand. And then, not long after the Big Zoo diss had happened, that was when the others decided to create the controversy and create another diss. Now, Eminem responded to this, to the comment on Twitter about it, and the response he gave was just badass. Eminem hit them with, "Oh, you wanted a war, I'll give you a war." And it was fucking awesome how he said it, though, over the Twitter page. And the funny part that actually made this enjoyable after Big Zoo released the diss was everyone was telling him that he is literally fucked, which he is. And I swear to God, the one thing Big Zoo should have never done was put Haley in his fucking rap. That is a death sentence. That is a literal death sentence in itself. And so, going on from it, they all thought they could get away with making that fucking album announcement towards Eminem just because he's a white rapper. I mean, look at the YouTuber and rapper Gone. He's also a white rapper. So is Immortal Technique. He's also a rapper. And he's white. And yet, they all have a need, a literal anguish, a fucking desire to target Eminem specifically. All because he has more album covers sorted than they would ever have in their salaries that are leading to their pensions when they're older. And the fucker that had to start all of this was Big Zoo, a South Londoner, because, you know, apparently talking shit and then using a crack pot while looking like fucking Fat Tony from The Simpsons wasn't enough. And because they decided to do that, mainly Big Zoo, it has created a rapper war. Like, literally, there could possibly be corpses now and a fucking shootout. I mean, here's the thing nobody else seems to know if you're an old timer. Back around, like, early 2012, since, you know, I go old school, despite me being 18 and also having the brain maturity of a fucking granddad, I have seen the shit that has happened live on TV to do with those types of rappers. When a rapper gets dissed, someone ends up dead. And I'm not saying it for shit or clout either. This is actually true, by the way. If you look at all of this, you will see it. Whenever anybody makes a rap called Armed and Dangerous, like, let's say, fucking King Von, he made Armed and Dangerous, and then not too long ago he was shot. Because it created rapper beef. And you would know who was behind that. You really wouldn't fucking know who it was until I actually tell you. Trust me, it was multiple rappers. Not all of them, but some of them. Now, Eminem actually had massive respect for King Von. Just as much as he did for X. But the thing nobody really seems to take it into account is because of this, King Von ended up being taken out. So did XXXTentacion and any other rapper that was actually a decent person. They're basically trying to do the same shit again, but they realized Eminem isn't an easy target. Eminem is like me. You're a fucker that's hard to kill. It is actually like facing your own demons. But the thing Big Zoo and the others don't seem to realize about Eminem is that he's been doing this shit since 8 Mile. And might I add, that is a very long fucking time. I mean, Jesus Christ, I wasn't even fucking born yet. And then we get to now, and yet these rappers are still here pulling that shit despite the fact that Eminem was taught how to rap by fucking Tupac himself, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, and many of the other rapping legends. I'm sorry, how are you expected to fucking win against that? It's a bit fucking stupid to be putting your life on the line like that. And, you know, big man in a zoo himself, Big Zoo, he, like, it only happened after, like, when Big Zoo made the diss towards Eminem, that was when the other fucking idiots, including Ice Spice, which might I add, she cannot rap at all. She may as well be doing the wibbly wobbly shit, is going to make a diss with the other rappers, or really not existent fucking rappers that think they're rappers. They don't seem to understand this. But that is basically a death sentence if you're going to diss Eminem. And Big Zoo already dissed Eminem and his daughter, calling Eminem a shit dad, and then Big Zoo telling everyone in the fucking audience, like a dumbass, to have Haley sit on his big fucking cock. I'm going in detail with this, because this all started with Big Zoo because he got an ego since fucking last year. I'm not even shitting you. Big Zoo, he wasn't even a rapper at the time when that interview was done. I'm not even fucking joking. Big Zoo was just a random standbyer who was just a shitty Eminem hater, all because he thought he was the superior being, when the only thing that's superior is his fucking calorie count. And they're thinking he'll win against Eminem. Motherfucker! That, like, I can't tell if it's stupidity, or if it's the fucking brain shrinking due to the calorie deficit that's kicking in for him. But Big Zoo said that nobody would win against him. I could literally name 4 that could wipe his ass. I mean, Snoop Dogg's dissed a fair amount of people. Same with Tupac. Same with King Von. I mean, these fuckers are the definition of armed and dangerous. I mean, Eminem's the only white person in existence to actually say the N-word properly and not end up getting shit for it. Which, might I add, is just fucking awesome. In his case, just shows his badassery. But that's the thing Eminem can do that the others don't seem to know that he can do. Eminem can wipe the fucking floor with his enemies if he feels like it. And yes, I'm saying it quite literally. If he feels like it. Because Eminem and Snoop Dogg are not to be fucked with. 50 Cent is not to be fucked with. I mean, look at MGK. You know, Machine Gun Kelly, who's a wannabe Machine Gun, like... Look at Machine Gun Kelly. He's a wannabe Slim Shady. The last time he saw 8 Mile was on a treadmill. I mean, have you seen how skinny this fucker is, too? Both them going against how many legends is insane. And Big Zoo joining in on the fun, like, very good idea. It's as if you guys want the fucking death sentence. But honest to God, look at this situation from how I see it. If you are going to diss someone, do not diss on someone that could literally clean the floor with your fucking hair. Eminem is that type of fucker. And Big Zoo ain't one of them. Machine Gun Kelly, wannabe Slim Shady, ain't one of them either. Oh my god. And then there's also the beats too. Saying that the beats Eminem has get produced have to be paid. Yeah, no shit, that's how beat production works. You can't not have your beats made and then expect it to be free. That ain't how life works. And I shit you not as well. Have you seen Big Zoo's description? Been owning rap for what, years? Saying nobody could surpass him? I'm sorry, is that your fucking ego talking or your calories kicking in? Explain that to me. Fucking Machine Gun Belly. This is a joke. This is actually ridiculous. All of these fuckers, all these wannabe rappers going against actual fucking rappers is the equivalent of asking for your fucking lungs to be punctured with 9 holes looking like Swiss fucking cheese. Like, Drake in it too, man! What purpose do you serve? You can't even fucking rap right either. Half the shit you mention in your lyrics aren't even fucking lyrics. They, not just are they not lyrics, most of the lyrics and raps do not make sense. Like, how are you gonna defend yourself when you fucking have P. Diddy's signature? Talking with Millie Bobby Brown when she was younger. We all remember that. When Millie was fucking 16, still a minor, and then fucking Drake hopping in there as if everything isn't a problem. Despite the fact that Millie was still a minor. Yes. Now, Millie is fucking old enough now, but yet she's, like, that's only just some backstory for fucking Drake here too. This dumbass will literally talk to children and then say that he did nothing wrong. That's the thing I've noticed with a lot of pedophiles nowadays. They'll say, oh, she wanted me to do it, or that other shit. The only time you can ever actually have an excuse for the fucking pedophile allegations to actually be solid enough for it to be an excuse is if what you're saying would be true if it turned out the youngest ones, because girls nowadays are very common for lying about their age, say that they are older when they could possibly be fucking 16. That's what it's like. But Drake, on the other hand, he does the total opposite. Drake would just be here. Oh, I didn't go near a girl, don't worry. And then there's also fucking Machine Gun Kelly. Wannabe Slim Shady. The last time he saw 8 Mile was at home on a treadmill. And yes, I am using his own lyrics against them. And all these rappers are rebelling against fucking 1 to 3 singular rappers left that could easily win them. Big Zoo as well, who is going by the name Big Man That Belongs in a Zoo. He is just there, repeatedly, thinking that he is the superior rapper. He is literally a clout chaser, saying that he could beat Eminem. Nobody can beat Eminem. And fucking Machine Gun Kelly made the same mistake. I shit you not. You think I'm joking? The last time, like, I shit you not, the last time Machine Gun Kelly was on an interview and said he's the best rapper alive, including in his own fucking rap, and diss towards Eminem called not Kill Shot. That was Eminem's diss. Rat Devil. Shit hit the fan. And Machine Gun Kelly was just there. Oh, what you gonna do, bitch? Making the fake fucking stutters. And then, not too long ago, Machine Gun Kelly starts fucking stuttering. Like, very good. So who's the bitch now? And Big Zoo, yeah, man. You got to have the most fucking mildly interesting brain imaginable. How can you think you're a big, good rapper when your raps look like they were written on ChatGPT, and using your fucking friend as a beat producer is fucking ridiculous? You wanna make your own beats, experiment, do shit yourself. But, you know, knowing Big Zoo having the same fucking stomach size as Homer Simpson, I wouldn't be surprised that he doesn't fucking make up his own shit. And then there's also the biggest side of it all. Ice Spice, who I'm about to go into now. Now, Ice Spice has been under controversy for years. Either because her cake has now flattened, or it's the total opposite. And people were here calling her an amazing rapper when she was younger, yet that was when fame got to her head, and it turned out she couldn't even rap. See, that's the thing with fucking idiots like Ice Spice, Big Zoo, Machine Gun Kelly. They all think they're superior rappers, including Drake. They all think they're superior rappers when half of the shit that they say on those loudspeakers and mics literally makes no sense. You actually think this is a joke? Look at the fucking lyrics on most of their Spotify playlists. You know Eminem is the GOAT. When he had Machine Gun Kelly switch fucking genres, and he's still... like, even if Machine Gun Kelly has switched genres, he's still here. Thinking that he'll get away with it, when Eminem, all he's gonna fucking do is make them all switch genres and probably end their careers. Now, I wouldn't have a problem with this if it wasn't for the fact that these 5 clowns, Ice Spice, Drake, Machine Gun Kelly, Big Zoo, I wouldn't have a problem with it if they decided to actually go into proper fucking hip-hop like Eminem and Snoop Dogg did, and actually experimented with lyrics. Like lyrics that they think of in their head that rhymes. That all leads into one that works. That is how it works. It's like singing. You gotta have a backdrop. You gotta be your own ghostwriter. But knowing Drake, Machine Gun Kelly, as well as many, many others, they don't have a fucking ghostwriter. They just use ChatGPT for their fucking lyrics. Their fucking rap lyrics. Because apparently taking info from a robot's about as good as eating tuna while it's still cooked. When the person themselves doesn't even like fish. That's what it's like. All 5 of these clowns are idiots. And you wanna know why I'm saying a lot of this was started by Big Zoo? It's because right after Big Zoo actually made his diss towards Eminem, it didn't just leave him with people in his comment section telling him that he's cooked. It led to fucking other rappers, or really, I can't even call them fucking rappers, or you should just call them fucking noise mumblers. They thought that they could do the same, doing the same shit Big Zoo just did, and expect no consequences, even though the shit that they could possibly have done to themselves is fuck themselves over with what they had just done. How are you expected to go onto fucking Twitter now, or go onto Spotify, without expecting some rapper to be dissed the way they are? And they chose Eminem of all people for no reason. Like, man, what did Eminem do? He's an uncle now. His daughter Haley is pregnant. She's married to a Machine Gun Kelly, and all the rest of them are still throwing sexual lyrics out towards her. Like, I'm sorry, that's just too fucking far. That's where you draw the line. And they all decided to do it because someone else had the balls to do it. Because they thought that they were bigger. Now, Big Zoo, is he bigger? Yeah, but not fucking physically. He is fucking fat-wise. But nobody seems to understand that what they are fucking doing, targeting Eminem, is like a bunch of preschoolers having a fight. But the only difference is, the preschoolers that are trying to defend themselves are being targeted by a bunch of fucking idiots that don't know shit and clearly weren't given some beatings at a young age to get them to rethink their damn life, because discipline isn't their forte. There is actually one rap Eminem did do called Bullet to the Brain, and surprisingly enough, they did take references from my original music on the channel, Hear No Evil. I actually could tell, because I did hear some of my own fucking sound beats be transmitted through. So my beats were clearly used as reference, which I can respect. And, not gonna lie, what Eminem said in that rap is exactly what I was fucking thinking would happen. And everything that they said inside that one rap targeted towards bullies because their parents are too lazy to deal with them themselves, which is 100% fucking true, by the way. Don't at me. And in doing so, because of Bullet to the Brain, Eminem's diss Eminem's diss towards fucking lazy ass parents that won't deal with their own child because of their fucking scummy behavior, because the parents themselves won't do shit for their own fucking child. It does lead you to believe that everything that was said in Bullet to the Brain is basically being targeted towards those other fucking idiots we call rappers. Fucking noise mumblers, as I will call them. But you know, big man that belongs in a zoo, and fucking Five Spice herself. Yes, I'm calling her that. And we can also just call fucking Drake Diddy if we want to. But that's what I'm on about. Because they are all fucking noise mumblers, they're targeting Eminem for no fucking reason whatsoever, which is gonna start a war, and we can all thank Big fucking Zoo for this. Because if Big Zoo maybe decided that, you know, targeting Eminem was a bad idea, he'd probably rethink his life, but no. This low-life fat cunt couldn't even bother. So there's currently rapper beef with all 8 rappers, if you think about it. Because there's Machine Gun Kelly, Ice Spice, Drake, Big Zoo, then we have 50 Cent, Eminem, and Snoop Dogg. That is like the worst fucking way you could end your career, especially when it comes down to them. Because Snoop Dogg and Eminem have been friends for fucking years. Same with 50 Cent. They've all been friends. Drake and the other fucking noise mumblers, they seem to have the influence thing that they will win all the time, but no, they'll just be like fucking bullies. They're exactly like bullies. They don't learn at all. And I also found out Drake was behind XXXTentacion's death as well. There was a reason he was put on trial, because there ain't no fucking way in hell after he died his fucking clothes wouldn't be worn by Drake afterwards. That's also a thing I have an issue with when it comes down to them. They try to dethrone others, exactly like bullies. All these rappers, all these mumble rappers in general, don't seem to understand that when you target someone bigger than you, exactly like the shit I've had done on me millions of times when I was younger due to severe bullying, I eventually learned that the best way to win the fights is by publicly humiliating them. And we all know how Eminem is when it comes to the shit that Machine Gun Kelly ended up having to deal with. He had to switch genres twice over the diss Eminem made, which is fucking hilarious. No, seriously, it was fucking hilarious. And then they're all still saying they're innocent. These mumble rapping bastards that don't seem to have a brain cell seem to think that they can do no wrong. When they dissed a famous person more famous than them for simply having 3 of his daughters be happy, targeting a man's family. Does that sound fair at all? Like, fucking, this is the type of shit I dealt with when I was younger. This is exactly the type of shit I dealt with when I was younger. My family was always threatened because of bullies. And it got to a point where I got fed up. There was a fucker I did know named Preston, and he kept calling my brother a pedophile by false allegations, and he pissed me off so much and kept calling me a weirdo that when he started trying to laugh in front of my dad being an arrogant, selfless little prick, and then following me and my brother, I bolted towards him so fast I nearly broke his hand with his own phone. I literally crushed his hand and his fingers at the same time, right after I had my head and ribs kicked in. these 5 mumble rapping fucks seem to think that type of shit that they do, that scummy bullshit, is okay. It is not okay. I mean, look at fucking Drake, for God's sake. He was fucking eviscerated. He was literally eviscerated by Kendrick. And yet, when that type of shit happened, Kendrick became popular while fucking Drake went into hiding like a pussy. And Machine Gun Kelly ended up having the same shit happen to him after he had Eminem have him switch careers like a little bitch. Ice Spice as well. Same shit. And yet, they seem to think that they did no harm. When what they're dissing, you know, towards Eminem is the equivalent of targeting a fucking autistic kid's family for the sake of fun. And I am autistic and my family has been targeted multiple times, and I will continue to fucking defend my family until I die. And they're doing the same shit towards Eminem. Like, wow, you fucking mumble rappers really don't think, do you? And it all started because Big Zoo had an ego on him the size of fucking New Jersey, or, you know, bigger than his own stomach. And goddamn does his fucking stomach end up huge. Man looks like he fucking eats energy drinks. He doesn't drink them, he turns them into fucking ice and then eats them. That is how it is. And continuously targeting Eminem, Snoop, and 50 Cent, all because they have families. That is where the line is completely fucking drawn. You do not do that. So, if they do eventually diss each other, all of the groups, including Eminem, I will literally be on my hands and knees praying to God that Eminem, Snoop, and 50 Cent win. Because those fuckers aren't called legends for nothing. Legends never die. So honestly, I hope that if the diss does start, it ends as well. And I will literally join in if I have to by throwing roasts out, or, you know, because I'm a public artist on TikTok now, which you can follow me on using, just typing Corey Keogh, you will see a profile picture of me as I am on the TikTok profile page. Just typing Corey Keogh separately. I'll come up and I will literally take art suggestions, and I will also promote this shit on my TikTok by making sure Big Zoo, Ice Spice, Drake, Machine Gun Kelly, and fucking, yeah, I will literally promote fucking Eminem, like, I'll promote 50 Cent, Eminem, and Snoop Dogg and their diss towards those other 5 fucking idiots. You know, Big Zoo, Ice Spice, Drake, Machine Gun Kelly. I will promote my own fucking artwork with them under Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and 50 Cent's foot if I have to. And I'm not doing it for clout, I'm doing it for fun, because I hope to God they win. And I mean, the line Eminem delivered on Twitter, okay, this means war. That's how you know shit's about to get real. If you guys want me to actually do promotional material on it, follow my TikTok, which I now have. I upload my art regularly there. And I will not just take suggestions from people, I will also go so far as to making a promotional piece of material Eminem, Snoop, and 50 Cent can use in order to fucking win the diss against those other clowns. Now with that said, I'm going to end the video off here, but I will leave my TikTok channel description down below so then you guys can find it. I have the same profile picture as I do on this current YouTube channel. You guys will fucking love it, trust me. Now with that said, peace.